Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. In today's video, we're going to be doing something very different to what we normally do. So normally on a Friday, you get a random video about something or nothing. And in today's video, we are going to be unstuffing my 52 envelope challenge. It's going to be a bit messy and I am going to need a calculator and there's going to be coins everywhere and notes everywhere, and all in all, it's probably going to be a bit of carnage in terms of a video, I'm not going to lie. Ideally, I'd like to do this by myself. However, I want to celebrate this with you because I started this challenge about a year ago now, maybe a little bit more than a year ago, and you've been with me every step of the way. Normally how a 52 envelope challenge is supposed to work is you're supposed to start on week one, you're supposed to put £1 in. Week two, you're supposed to put £2 in, or $2 or €2 or whatever it is. And I didn't necessarily follow that. I did a couple of envelopes a month, some months I didn't do any, and very recently I've been quite aggressive with how much I'm actually putting into it. Next year I'm going to work on my consistency in terms of the 100 envelope challenge, because I honestly had hoped to have finished it by now, and this is where I'm at with the 100 envelope challenge at the moment, so it's quite a far away from being complete. But I can't knock myself and I can't say that I haven't been consistent, because I have just finished the biggest savings challenge I've ever attempted, and I'm so pleased with myself. And I've got to thank you guys, gals and non-binary pals for keeping me accountable with this, because it has been a lot. Like, it's been a lot of work and I'm so pleased I'm doing it, but I'm not going to do it next year because I really want to get the 100 envelope challenge at least finished and started a new one, because that's for my home, and the 52 envelope challenge was for a bit of fun and a bit of a holiday. But don't worry, I've got something else in the pipeline for a holiday, and you'll know about that quite soon, and it's going to be something new, so that is super exciting. So I am prattling on, so let's go ahead and take a look at the desk and start unstuffing these envelopes, bestie. Okay, so here's where we're at, and if you want to know how we got to this stage, I had 2 envelopes left after my most recent check-in, and we did the Patreon exclusive cash stuffing, so we decided that we were going to stuff the last 2 envelopes together. So we've done all of that. So a little bit about this box, so let's move this out the way. By the way, this is available on my Etsy store. It literally comes like that, so you can get 2 of them, the 100 envelope challenge and the 52 envelope challenge. You get them laminated or just printed out on normal, and it's really cheap way to do it. But what you can also get is you can get loads of these envelopes. So let's start with envelope number 1. This is the Christmas version, but you can also get a normal version. So you can get these as digital envelopes. You can also get them printed out by me onto 160 GSM paper, or I can even go a step further and make all these envelopes for you, and then you get a little box, and it's really cute. But yeah, this is the Christmas version, and basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed through the whole thing, and I'm going to open all of these, and then we'll count it all together. So let's get started.
We've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to stop, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you.
that's all done now, and I literally can't believe how much money there is. I knew it was going to be a lot, but like, this is a frightful amount of fivers. Let me just tidy this all up and then we'll count it all together. Look at all of that. Like, that's a lot of money. I want to do something like, you know how like all the Americans have it on their thumbnails, but it just doesn't look like a lot of notes for us, but that's a lot, isn't it? Wow. Wow. Okay, so I've put it back in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the calculator out, and what we'll do is we'll add it all up. So it should be like something like 1,300. Now, a lot of this is gonna go back into the bank, but what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna get my adventure jar open to the right. Sorry, it's so wobbly. I've literally got a tenner in there. So I'm gonna chuck that tenner in and just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so now I've got all the notes out of the way. So let's go ahead and count these up. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. In coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 81 pounds. Wow. So 81 pounds. So let's go ahead and grab the fivers first. Count them. Oh, I've made a mess of them. I tried to keep it really neat. It's very annoying that there's a fold in these. But of course there's going to be, like, some of these have been sat in an envelope for over a year now. So let's just iron these out. Okay, right, this is going to be a really tough, slippy count, but let's go ahead and do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 160. Right, let me recount that just really quickly. Yep, 160, spot on. So I'm just gonna put that underneath the adventure jar to try and smooth it out a bit. Okay, next we're moving on to tens. Let me get these out without ruining them. So there's not as many tens as everything else, which is a good thing, I guess. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 240. Let me recount. Lovely. 240. Okay, let's do the 20s, and this is going to be a big one, I feel, but there's 250s still there. So let's go ahead and do these 20s. This is a big chunk. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 800. Okay, let me double count. Yeah, 800. Jeez, 800. And then moving on, we've got 250s here, which should be 100. So I got 1381. So the 52 envelope challenge should come up to 1378. So I think along the way, in some weeks, I've just added extra in, which is absolutely cool with me. So I've got 1381, and that's a lot of money. I'm so pleased with that money. But let's talk about how we're going to spend it. Okay, so the money is off to the side at the moment because it's just so crinkly and curly. It's just going to be a mess. It's just going to get really confused if I start to talk to you about how I'm going to like split it and everything like that. But what I want to do is I want to talk about how I'm going to split this money up and what I'm going to do with it. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to pay Yasmin. So our holiday to Tunisia is in December and it's going to be £545 each. So what I need to do is take £545 to the bank because that's going in towards holiday so I can pay Yasmin. So because it's going to the bank, what I want to try and do is do as much of the coins as possible. So I got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's £80 in coins there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it into my £1 challenge that I haven't used in a while. These are still available on my Etsy store, by the way. Love them. So that's £80. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as many fivers in here as possible. Actually, I'm going to take out 5 just to be safe. Right, so that's got £75 in it. So we've got 545 is supposed to go to Yasmin. I've already put in 75 to there, so that should be 470. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So minus 160 is 310. I'm getting somewhere now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's 210. All I need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so this is holiday money, done and dusted, full as anything. Lovely. I'm so pleased about that. So what I am left with is, I just want to check that I've got the right amount. I know I'm counting this money over and over again, but I'll speed through this. So 1381 minus 836 is 545. Spot on. So that I've got the correct amount of money what I should have. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is, do you remember that old white laptop I had that was really, really slow? It was just awful. I couldn't use it. And then Jake's stepdad gave me a laptop and said, when you've got the money, give me £200 for it. Like, he's been like so patient with me. I've had this laptop for months now, and now I've got the money, so now it's time to pay him. So it's gonna be £200. So I'm gonna take £200 and that is going to go towards the laptop, and then that's done. Like, that's a debt done, if that makes sense. And I know it wasn't technically a debt because he probably would have let me just have it eventually, but like, it's not a kind thing to do to just take someone's laptop, you know what I mean? So I want to pay him. So 24681, 24682, and that is going to Jake's stepdad. 24681, 24682. Fantastic, that's done now. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to give my nibbling or niece £80 because they've come and they're helping me with the advent calendar for 2 weekends. So I want to give them a bit of money. I mean, they're not getting a load done, they're just watching telly and I'm buying them pizza sort of thing. So I'm just going to give them 80 quid. Because I think that's a reasonable amount of money. Let's see what they say. So 2468, so that's £80, and that is set aside for my little niece. And then the rest of the money is probably going to go into the binder. So let's bring my binder in. Let's tidy up a tiny bit. Okay, so we're in my binder and I've got a couple of things that I really want to do. And there's a couple of bits that I just want to achieve with what I've got the money for. So there's a fair bit of money left over. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start from the back and work my way towards the front. So if you notice, there is a new envelope here and it's called spending, but it's not technically normal spending. It's spending for my holiday. So when we go on holiday to Tunisia, there is going to, obviously it's all inclusive, so I don't need to worry about money. However, I might want to get a couple of things, but it is going to be super cheap. So I'm literally just going to give myself £100 for a week-long holiday. I'm not going to be buying anybody anything other than myself. So £100 is all I need. Now, Tunisia, you can't buy the Tunisian dinar before you go in. You have to take in money, exchange it, and you can't bring the money out of Tunisia. So yeah, that's that there. So that's done. So that's £100 and that's gonna stay there for holiday spending until it's time to spend it. Next, we have the 2K challenge, and normally I only do this with my patrons. So if you are not a patron, you are super lucky to see this. So this is my 2K challenge that's available on my Etsy store. When you buy it, you get a 10-sided dice, but this is a brutal 10-sided dice because the numbers range from 0 all the way up to £90. So it'll work for any currency, but I've been doing it with the patrons and it has brutalized me. If you look, there's 2 90s done there. So we're going to roll it today and let's see what we get, besties. So let's see what it's going to do. £70. See, I told you it was brutal, but we're in a place where £70 is not going to be tough for me. So let's go ahead. And I know it's like I'm reinvesting and re-putting money back into savings challenges, but when do I ever have this money? And when do I get to treat myself? So this is going to be £70. Let's sign that off. Let's find a thingy. I'll do this upside down. I'm very used to writing upside down from working at Argos. Okay. I'm going to skip the 1050 challenge. I'm going to skip the petrol challenge, and I'm going to skip lights, camera, action. For now, I'm going to skip tattoo, but I do want to come back to that. And then we have Rose, and Rose has been horrible to me recently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a £2 coin for luck, and I'm going to scratch off this one's caught my eye and see how nice she is to me. Do you know what? That is the nicest thing she has ever said to me. Right, so we're going to get £40 into the Rose challenge here. And so far in Rose, we now have 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 20, 30. 230. So we're almost halfway there, which makes me really happy. Okay, moving along, we have got iPad, and this is one of my favorite challenges. It's probably going to go for a laptop now that we say it, but this is the 1K challenge from Yasmin Camilla. It's not available on her Etsy store, but I am talking to her. She needs to get it done, but we're going to do another 20, bestie. And I'm just going to colour this in. It's going to be a different yellow to the rest, so don't hate me. Oh, that is bright. That is like highlighter bright. Jeez. So now in the 1K challenge, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 180. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm not going to do relax 2. I'm going to do Save Doku. So here she is. This is Savings Challenge 2 that's available on my Etsy store. And we have Save Doku, but I am going to have to skip the video forward because, I mean, it's going to be really hard for me to figure this out. So I've just noticed that this one's nearly done and it doesn't have a pink. So I'm going to put a pink there because that's almost a full square. So let me get my pink from this sheet of stickers and put a pink there. Yeah, that's that. Can I put a pink anywhere else? So there's pink there, pink there. So it has to go in the middle somewhere. But it wouldn't go there, would it? Because there's 3 there. So it has to go here. So let me put a pink there as well. No, there. So up here, a pink would need to go either there or there, but I don't know where yet. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to call the pinks. I'm going to be really brave here. I'm going to call the pinks 50. That is brave of me, isn't it? Okay, so we've done that, and I'm going to put £100 into clothing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. That is brave. Okay, that is brave. Okay, so we're done with that, but I said we'll move back to tattoo, so let's do that. So far we have got left 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 250, 260, 270, 320. What I think I'm going to do is take these, and this should be 250, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 150, 150. I'm going to put 150 into tattoo because, like, let's be honest, all of this 52 envelope challenge was supposed to be for fun for me, and I've reinvested a lot, but tattoo is like something that I've wanted for such a long time. So I'm going to put 250 in. I'm going to put it in there. So that's 250. Now, I've got the arcade challenge on the back, but if I did put 250 into this, it would complete it once over and start again. So I'm just going to leave it where it is and carry on where I left off next time I want to stuff it. So what I've got left is £70. And what shall I do with it? Should I do Relax 2 actually? Yeah, I'm going to do a tenner into Relax 2. Not sure which green I used, but I'm just going to go ahead and colour in the middle bit. Oh, that's a very different green. I have a feeling we're going to have a multicoloured one. So Relax 2 is going to be for just like fun stuff, like not fun, like tech, like expensive tech that I don't need, but I want. So I've got 20, 40, 50, 65. Fantastic. Okay, so I think we are done with this binder now, and I'm going to talk to you about what I'm going to do with the rest of the money. Okay, so we're here with the 100 envelope challenge, and what I want to do is I've moved, basically I've used the box from the other one because the 100 envelope box was getting too full. So I've moved it into 2 boxes now. So this one is 1 to 50 and this is 51 to 100. So what I want to do is I want to signify the fact that I finished this 52 envelope challenge, and I want to, you know, celebrate that, but also use it towards my real goal, because my real goal is to save for a home. So I've saved the 52 envelope, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to restuff £52 into a Christmas envelope, and I'm going to put it in here because it just makes me happy and proud that I've done that. So this is the 52 envelope. Now what I am then left with is a nice bit of money. What I've got here is £14, and you know what, rather than, you know, doing the 4 and the 3 and the 9 and all of that, I'm actually just going to add this to my spending money this week, and I'm going to enjoy myself. So this, I'm just going to literally spend it on whatever I want. I'm not going to include it in a check-in. I'm just going to add it to whatever I want. So I'm pleased what I've done with this money. So we've done £545 to holiday. We've paid off the laptop. I've paid my niece. We've done holiday money. We've put money into tattoo. We've done a 100 envelope challenge. We've put money to clothing. All of my sinking funds that I care about have been touched in one way. So I'm so pleased that I was able to do that. And I know I've just spent £1,381 so quickly, but I'm just so pleased that I was able to do that. And I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to everybody who has been here every step of the way and encouraged me and helped me do that. But now I need just the same as support, and I need you with me for this 100 envelope challenge because I want this bad boy done. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. And that is all I have for you this week, and there are no new patrons since last week. So I do want to say thank you so much to not only everybody who has supported me with the 52 envelope challenge, but a really huge special thank you to everybody who supported me over on Patreon, because it literally, like, I say it every week. I say it every video, but it literally has changed my life and made me much more comfortable about being self-employed because I know I've got at least some sort of regular income that I can rely on. So thank you so much for giving me that level of mental health because it truly means a lot. Thank you so much. And if you would like to support me over on Patreon, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. And that is all we have for this week. So thank you so much. I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you again very, very soon, bestie. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.